welcome back to Walking in Shadow. I'm Jason. Surprise. Glad to see everybody. Glad everybody waited on me, as usual. I know I was saying I was going to do things on the week, but holidays and weather and everything else that everybody else and blah, 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 blah. So, but, you see, the title today is about universal energy and manifestation. And the reason I say that is with the new year, and I say that in quotes because, we're just talking about a time system set up by an emperor that decided that things were going to be a certain way, and then everybody's just agrees, like the four agreements, agrees with it, and that's what it is, Monday through Sunday, and 7 days, and numbers, and whatever. But with it being the new year, a lot of people are like, every time it's, and I'm not talking about like goals or saying resolutions or whatever, but everybody has the idea right now that, now's the time to manifest. Well, what I wanted to talk about was that manifestation occurs all the time, whether you are like mentally or spiritually controlling the content, or whether or not you don't, it's still going to happen anyway. And that, of course, everybody would want to manifest like abundance and increases in certain areas and good and positivity. I mean, generally, people don't try to manifest negative outcomes. I mean, if you do that, and it's like the concept of karma, which has been sort of messed up, because karma is actually the weight that your soul carries from reincarnation to reincarnation, versus this like, I smack you, so you smack me back thing that people call karma. But you have to be a part of the process. But if you were to think that the only place I can think about where somebody would manifest negativity is like when they're coming from with hate in their heart to somebody else. There's always somebody else. I mean, I can't imagine somebody trying to manifest more pain or to themselves. If you do that, then you get a lot of work to do, because your heart's hurting, and that's where everything's coming from. So you can't like. I just don't believe that anybody really like. I was diagnosed with clinical depression when I was 15 and was medicated for many years, and even in my darkest times, it was coming from, I want better for myself, and at the time I thought that X, Y, and Z were in the way, but I am X, Y, and Z, and so are you. Other people, be it family or friends or strangers, randos, I don't know, but it's not them, it's you, it's always you. It's, well, this person and did this and came at me this way and okay, well, that's what they did. What did you do? How did you respond? How did you move forward with that information? Did you do nothing? Did you just, I'm I don't like it. And then nothing? Well, the universal energy part is that universal means, other than like, when we think, oh, the universe, the boundless universe, and it's us, so we love each other, so the universe is love. That's true, the majority, yes. But it's just universal energy. Like, it's like anything that's universal in our lexicon here on Earth is, it works with anything, or it fits anywhere, or whatever, or it affects all the systems. All those things are true. But you have to, you don't have to accept, you don't have to even listen to me, but I'm drawn to tell you all that it's, you get what you get out what you put in. Like, if you want to manifest a greater life, or a loved life, or whatever it is. I mean, I don't know what you want to manifest, but it's going to require you to emit the same frequency. Like it just doesn't, things don't just happen because you really want them. The universe doesn't care about your wants and needs, because the universe is not, I mean, it is conscious, but it's conscious in the way that, like, everything is conscious then. So, in the same way that, let's say, here's an example here. This is smoky citrine that I have. I'm very fond of. And this thing has been alive longer than everybody I've ever known, or everybody I ever heard about. This thing is older than that, and it's alive. It emits an energy, a conscious energy. But if something good or bad happens in my life, I don't go, it's because of this. I mean, this may be helpful, but it's not helpful unless you believe in it, that it's helpful. It's a big conundrum, but I want to help people understand where you just have to sort of, this isn't the reason. So usually people come them from themselves, well, without this, okay, well, it's back to me now, and what, I've still got the same problem. Yes, you do. The problem is you don't believe in yourself, or you doubt yourself, or you're listening to doubters and haters, or whatever. But you have to understand, you are the source. You, listening now, are the source. You have to really wrap your head around that. And it's not easy. Nothing in life worth anything is easy. So, I'm just trying to say that manifestation is your duty for your life. You cannot manifest anything for anyone else. Only you. So, if you're like, well, this year I'm gonna well, the problem is that you're going off of the popular misconception that we're all gonna die old in our beds, You know, I mean, stuff happens. I don't want it to happen to anybody, but it still does. And so you can't just, well, I didn't do it this year, but next year. You don't know that you're going to get next year. And if my views seem a little hard or rigid, that's because that's where they came from work and discipline, self-discipline. Not punishment, just self-discipline. To apply your own energy to whatever it is you want. And if you continually put that out, like I said last time, well, I like this, I like that, I like that, I like this, I like that. And then the universe just goes, okay, lack. That's what you want. Or that's what you're getting. So you have to have, as I said in the last video, gratitude with what you have and everything you've survived and all the people you've known and all the people you're going to know and all the things you're going to do. But like I say, the universe is not wrapped up in your personal problems. Neither is anybody else, really. I mean, people care. I care about everybody I know. Even though I don't know them that well, when I read their stuff on Facebook or when I see them or meet them or anything, I generally care about them. There's nobody I hate. There's a lot of people that I feel really a lot of compassion for in the place of hate, where I think that they would do well to learn some things about life, but it ain't for me to teach them, So I just have to hope that the people who listen to my videos or anything that I do, want to hear it. I assume they do because y'all are still here. But it just doesn't. There's so many beliefs or thoughts. Let's say I don't know. Let's say there's always trends of years, 2030, something big's gonna happen. Okay, well in 2030, I will be 54 years old and hopefully in good health or better health. My health is improving literally all the time now, which I'm very thankful for. But I also thank myself because I'm doing the work. But, so, I don't know how effective I'm going to be at 54 versus 46. So I can't worry about that. I worry about 46 now and hope that the things that I say and do for others will help them in their life and will make an impact overall to everyone. That's the only way that I can operate and feel okay with myself. I'm not trying to pass that on to anybody else, but I'm just telling you that 10 times out of 10, the obstacle is you, and the universe will happily give you whatever you ask for, but it will absolutely give you what you ask for. I feel like a lot of the things that have happened to me this year and last year are happening because at some point I really wanted to, I was like, I've learned a lot over the years, but I still don't think I'm getting it. I think that I really need to learn about it. And the only way I can learn is to be broken down to nothing, which is impossible, but to be just, humbled and understand, So I've been through it. I've been through all the stuff, man. And I'm not here to cry about it or have, ask for sympathy or something. I'm just saying that, I certainly hope that you and others don't have to go through all of this. That's why I'm trying to explain some things to you so that you can avoid going through all this, because it's not for everybody. Ultimately, only your journey matters to you as far as you're concerned. That doesn't mean you don't care about other people. Of course you do. That doesn't mean you don't interact with other people. Of course you do. But it's not going to just, happen because you can have intent and will and all these things. But if, like, you go up to the universe, say, I want this, and here's my clear intention of what I want, okay? And then you go back to whatever you were doing beforehand and you just keep acting the same way, it ain't going to happen. Or if it does happen, it's going to happen in some crazy way that you didn't expect it to happen. But nevertheless, it just is what it is, man, I mean, I'm really glad about my self-discipline because, without it, I would probably be a really toxic and evil person. I just really can see that if I didn't constantly keep myself in check, because, the stronger the light, the stronger the shadow. That is always going to be true in this world of polarity and opposition. So you can't just, you just can't, maybe you don't, I don't know. I'm not rambling here. I don't want to sound like Debbie Downer or something, I'm not trying to rain on your parades or, spit on your sage or whatever. I'm just saying that you have to be a willing partner in the manifestation process. You have to work with it. Things don't just come to you from just sitting there. If they do, great. I don't know. Everybody's different. All I can talk about is my experience to you and what I'm learning, and hope that it helps you or passes on to you. That's all I can do. So, before I do start to ramble, or even worse, start to slip my tongue, I just say, I know you probably all don't play video games, but the best way to put it in the terms that I would understand the game mechanic is that, when you drink a mana potion, you can drink a mana potion, and it can either help you cast another healing spell or a destruction spell. You choose what spell you cast. Nobody else makes you. The universal energy is just there, and you can tap into it and you can use it, but what you do with it is all 100% on you, and what you don't do with it is 100% on you. I don't want to talk for an hour, so try to get together and make another video soon. Just I got a lot going on. Like I said, I'm gonna plug myself again because this is the place to do it. I am on Twitch as Baboon Totem, and I'm enjoying that. I have not a lot going on there. I just started there though, but I mean, there's something, you know. And I'm having fun doing something fun, so check it out. And also, I would say, I don't mean to sound like the typical YouTube trope, but if you're just watching the video, it would really be awesome if you could just subscribe to the channel. And if you don't do the notification thing, because it can be annoying. I mean, notifications annoy me, that's for sure. But I just want to be able to reach more people than I am right now, and that requires your help. So I mean, if you can like, subscribe, and share, at first I didn't want to say all that stuff, but I mean, it's just true. I'm just going to remain obscure, and I'm not concerned about my fame. I'm concerned about getting a message out to more people than people I could just call on the phone or talk to on Facebook. I mean, I want to help people, and there's just the algorithms will keep you locked down unless there's some activity going on where it's movement, because ultimately it's a business. YouTube, Twitch, any of these platforms are a business. And that's ultimately going to be about advertisement, or it's going to be about just popularity, trends. I mean, all that. But I'm just saying, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would really appreciate it if you would. And check me out on Twitch. I'm on there pretty regularly. So that's it. That's all I got to say right now. I love you all, and I'm here. You can talk to me anytime you want. Or don't. But just like Russ said, in free will, you can choose not to decide. You still have made a choice. That's where I'm going to leave you with that. So, thank you so much, and take it easy.